while and prayed about it and thought about it, and I came to a situation where the January prior to leaving that we'd really hit a wall with our sales figures, and we shouldn't have. We shouldn't have, because I do a lot of advertising. I mean, that's just in my head. That might not even be true. I don't know. But I know that we were having a parking issue downtown. And, you know, it's different if I was seeing 1 or 2 people at a time. But when we get busy, we can be, you know, cranking 17 to 14 people in and out of there in 15 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was just like, you know, there were a couple things that happened that kind of led me to just inquire again back with Dave and Ron and just ask what they had and, you know, costs. And again, you know, my silent business partner, my financial guy, went back to him and said, you know, is this something we're supposed to do? And, you know, we talked about it and prayed about it and said, you know what, we're going to do this. And it's been a great move for us. I mean, the fear going into it was overwhelming because, you know, as you know, we have 3 kids and getting ready for college and in college, and it's like we didn't have financially what we needed to do this. Ron and Dave went above and beyond to help us and get us in there in a timely manner, and it's just been a great move for us. People love the salon. I had a young gal, when we were ready to move, we knew we had 30 days to do this, and we were in the heat of a busy season, and I said to my husband, I said, you know, I wish there was somebody who had some interior design ability and would want to showcase what she does and help me with this, because I didn't have time to paint, and frankly, I don't really like to paint inside the lines, if you know what I mean.
Don't blame me.
But the next day, this woman came in, she goes, hey, can I showcase my stuff for you? And she did all the interior design on the salon, and not to brag myself because I didn't do it, but it's beautiful. She did a wonderful job, and I am so grateful that she showed up when she did. And, you know, again, that's one of those things that I wasn't directing or guiding. It just has been a good deal for us. So.
Nice. Well, there are a lot of risks associated with tanning, like skin cancer, but what do you think would be, like, the other risks, as well as the numerous benefits of tanning indoors, so that people can make an educated decision before they decide to tan?
I think, first of all, there are people that don't tan and shouldn't tan. You know, there's fair-skinned, red-haired, light-eyed people that they don't tan outdoors, and they shouldn't be tanning indoors.
Yeah.
For me, it's about education. You know, we skin type everybody when they come in, see what their tanning history is. You know, we're not going to ever have somebody come in and crank them in a bed for a full session. You know, it's just not smart tanning. It's not what we do. There are states that still allow coin-operated tanning beds, you know, where you put the coin in and good luck with that. And that's not what we're about. And as far as the skin cancer thing, there's been a lot of research on that. I think a lot of that is a hereditary issue.
Yeah.
That's just my personal beliefs. I mean, it goes different ways with doctors, and I mean, there's doctors that write numerous books on the benefits, the vitamin D and the bone density and all the good things that tanning does. But, you know, to me, it's about moderation. I've had people that I have asked, you know what, you got to back off. You can't be tanning that much. And basically, they said, you know, if you're going to abuse your skin, you shouldn't be tanning here. Because that's really not what we're about. I mean, we really try and promote good skin care using a good lotion, a good moisturizer, and just taking your time with the process.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a race. That's really not what it's about. So I know this winter in particular, with the long winter and the snowy, we had a lot of people referred to us through physicians and through chiropractors for depression. Seasonal affective disorder is very common, and a lot of people use tanning for light therapy. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, tanning can be a great experience when the proper precautions are taken, but what do you think the biggest mistake that people make when they tan is?
I think that everybody has this, not everybody, but a lot of people have this concept that they'll come in and they're like, I got to burn or I'm not going to tan, and that is not true. Burning is not tanning. The burning comes when you're in there too long and your top level of skin is getting damaged.
Yeah.
And that's where you see the age spots and all that. That's that's the hardest thing to educate people on, and sometimes it can be a real fight because we are regulated by the state and the FDA that we do determine the tanning time for people. That is not something they make that decision. And I guess it comes down to, for me, if somebody can't abide by what my suggestions are. I mean, like I said, we're educated in tanning. I know my bed's pretty good. You know, when you put a new lamp in a bed, it's pretty hot. And I'll back people off anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes sometimes. So, but yeah, that's probably the biggest thing is if I'm just going to do a full 15 minutes. And it's like, you know what? That's just really not what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Don't want to fry your skin.
Yeah.
Well, undoubtedly people from many different age groups in our community enjoy your business and tan, but what age group do you see as the majority of your customers?
I would say probably 25 to 50.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, we see a lot of people prior to prom and special events and stuff like that. I think it's people want to feel good about themselves. I think a lot of time, you know, somebody that's got a golden brown tan and glow likes it. I mean, it's kind of therapeutic in a way. And those typically are my year-round tanners. I mean, we do seasonal tanning, like I said, with prom, and we do hit a wall come October, September. You know, September, October, November, it gets pretty slow, but
Yeah.
so.
Well, your business has been a staple in the community for many years now and has become quite a success. What do you feel is the key to running a successful business in the Lodi area?
I think for me, it's not losing my focus. Like I said, you know, staying on top of what's going on in the indoor tanning industry, wanting to be a part of that, wanting to service my customers. And I think the biggest thing for me is trying to remember that it's a business. You know, it's about what can I do to make people want to tan, you know, or to come to my business, you know. I want it to be, when people come in, I want them to know that they're going to be able to lay down and relax. You know, I think people would be surprised at how many men tan. I would say probably at least 30% of my clientele are men. And a lot of that is about them laying down and taking a few minutes just to relax and be quiet because, you know, they're running. And I just want to present a professional product to the community. And that's probably the biggest thing for me being a business owner in a community is like I want everybody to run a business like we're in a big city. I want that for our community. I think they deserve that. I mean, the people that live in Lodi work hard.
Yeah.
You know, they deserve to have a good, not slap-shot operation going on, and that's what I want to project for my customers. So.
Well, you've certainly done a wonderful job, and I wish you the best of luck in the future, as your business has already been successful. And thank you for coming in today and sharing a little more about yourself with the community.
Thanks, Morgan.
Thank you. Please stay tuned for our next guest after this public service announcement, Therese Dalton.
Can't believe graduation is this weekend. Where the good parties at?
Yeah, I don't know yet. I'll hit you up. I'm gonna get so wasted.
Yeah, man, I would. Morgan, you gonna come?
Wait, no, you can count me out.
Seriously, it's graduation. Come on.
I'm sorry, but I'd rather have a night to remember than one I might not live to regret. Graduation's coming up this June 1st at 1 p.m. This means there'll be graduation parties soon to follow. On average, 38% of all accidents that occur between May and July each year are related to poor decisions made at graduation parties. Don't be another statistic. Have fun, celebrate, and make good choices.
I'm Morgan McKearn, and please welcome our next guest, Ms. Therese Dalton. Thank you for coming in today.
No problem.
How have you been?
Pretty good. You?
I'm pretty good myself. Well, many students here at the Lodi High School have an attachment to you as well as the staff. How long have you been working at Lodi High School?
15.5 years.
Oh man, did you work at any other schools previous to that?
Yes, I worked in